Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Team Fortress TV. We're pleased that you've joined us here tonight as we are getting ready here to offer you 12 of the greatest North American TF2 players facing off in a Week 2 matchup. It's ESEA-Invite. It is Viaduct Week, and we're getting ready to show you guys Ascent versus Bird Noises. My name is Getawhale. I'm joined by production guru Mathsad, a.k.a. Dash Sniper, a.k.a. the Honky Tonk Man, and also my co-caster, Kurt, Truktruk, Russ, and Kurt. We are watching the defending champs here this evening. We have the great privilege, right?
Yeah, for sure. And an up-and-coming team. We're not just watching one team, we're watching two. We're watching Bird Noises and Ascent.
I mean, I usually just look into the skybox and just follow the kill feed. I don't watch any of it. No, but yeah, absolutely. Ascent, the defending champs, are here. They are 2-0 thus far this season. And Bird Noises, on the other hand, they are an up-and-coming team. They've had a rough go of it those so far this season. They're 0-2, but they're kind of looking to rebound on Viaduct, which, I don't know, I feel like if you're going to get an upset win, is Viaduct kind of one of the better maps to do it on?
I would say yes, but in this particular matchup, it's going to be tough because Viaduct is an incredibly strong scout map, and in my opinion, Ascent has two of the strongest scouts in the world on their team, let alone that's just ESEA division. So Bird Noises are going to have their hands full with Shrugger and Yamps, if you ask me.
Yeah, well, we're going to get to see a whole lot of Viaduct, I'm sure. There are more casts later on in the week, but this is the first one we've seen, and, you know, we talk about off-classing plays and stuff like that on the 5CP maps, but here on Viaduct, can be a hell of a sniper map, and I don't know, I always try to kind of scout at the players and see who's going to be like the big MVP sniper. Are you kind of the same, you know?
Yeah,
snipey?
It's kind of interesting because I don't know too much about the Bird Noises Scout. I've heard really good things about both of them. I have played a little bit of Pugs with Van, but as far as trainer goes, I've just heard that he's a great scout. So I'm very interested to see how they play, because if they need to be great if they're going to win this match. The Bird Noises scouts, they really need to shut down Yamps and Shrugger, and the scouts are the first people that are going to be able to do that.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit of a David versus Goliath match. There's no doubt. I was looking at saloon.tf, where the odds were very overwhelming. 93-point-something% in favor of Ascent. So you can see that the bettors, I guess, are agreeing. If you guys have any other different ideas in chat, you can let us know. But it will be interesting to see. I mean, what's the key? I mean, if Bird Noises are going to take this, what are some things that have to happen, Kurt?
I just got back to my computer. I had to close my door real quick.
Oh, sorry.
What was that?
I was saying that it's a bit of a David versus Goliath. Okay, Saloon.tf,
Okay.
little lopsided.
Yeah, I heard that.
But I asked, what do the Bird Noises crew have to do if they want
like
to
I
pull
was
off a
saying,
win?
they need to shut down Shrugger and Yamps, and maybe they should throw out some gimmicks. Maybe we can see like a heavy on that valley side, like up top. You can definitely run a heavy on this map. You could pull off an NG. I have not seen that in a very, very long time. And obviously, you can run a sniper. But like I said, I'm not sure how strong of a sniper the Bird Noises players are, especially their scouts and their roamer. But yeah, I know Hellbound as a very, very strong jumper and roamer. He can pull off some really crazy jumps. So maybe you can get some nice med picks this game. I think it's gonna have to be an overall team effort. You're gonna need strong plays. You're gonna need to be able to keep your team alive. That is the onslaught of Ascent.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if there's any map where you can try out a lot of unlocks, I think it might be Viaduct too. Like, I'm thinking of a particular ESEA LAN where Mike Platinum Miles came out on demo rocking the loose cannon. On the Viaduct map, for example. So, I mean, loose cannon, very viable. I mean, I hope, anyway, we're going to see people playing around with maybe an unlock here or there. Not like crazy, but just, you know, there's room for it, right?
I think even with the nerf, I think the loose cannon is the better primary for the demo man on this map, just because it's so easy to do damage, because there's no place to hide. Either you're in or you're out on this map. Either you're way back building your Uber or you're in fighting. So yeah,
Either you're in or you're out.
Yeah, either you're in or out in this map
That
for
could be
sure.
like the motto for Viaduct, maybe. We can try to come up. I don't know what the current one is, but you know. Did we put any numbers here? Let's talk about what our prediction is in terms of number-wise for score. I'm assuming we're both going to call out Ascent, or maybe not. Are you feeling Bird Noise upset?
I definitely would say Ascent, like no questions asked. But at the same time, I'm very interested to see this Bird Noises team. I only got to watch one of their games this season so far, so I don't really know too much about them. I do know some of the players individually, as like Sai is an unbelievably strong demo man, and we all know that Indust is a proven medic, as well as I believe Vol and Hellbent have played at very high level as well. Actually, their whole team, they're the same team that they were last year that won IM, correct?
Right. Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, they're a very strong, experienced team. They've been around for a little while, and
yeah, Indust was the only addition, but other than that, the whole core is pretty much the same, which is an advantage. I mean, we think of EVL last season; that was the same situation they were coming out of. They had the awesome IM season and got moved up, and it was pretty much all the same group of people. And EVL did some stuff. You know, are we expecting to see some rounds taken by the Bird Noises?
yes,
I think they would be
so. I think very much so. I think very much so. I think they're going to get at least one round, maybe two, but beyond that is definitely a stretch in my opinion. If Ascent starts falling behind early, I think they just tighten up and just win the game from there on out. But maybe the first one or two rounds, aka Bird Noises, can pull something off and just catch Ascent off guard with maybe a heavy, just playing on that cliff, being super annoying. Or some strong sniper play.
I'm thinking you kind of just ran down a little bit the an impromptu rundown of the Bird Noises roster. Let's talk about the champs. And actually, it's funny. I noticed that both of these teams, according to their ESEA pages, have coach/managers. So I mean, you know, this is a pretty big deal. Yeah, we got the Fragile, of course, coaching, and the other one was
Oddwash. It looks like
Oddwash. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, neither do I.
Yeah, but they say that's
cool.
Their manager. I don't know
like,
if that's an
whether
official...
it be a joke or not. Like, it's cool to have a third party like outside the team just kind of giving you feedback. I'm pretty sure Fragile does just that.
He does. Yeah. Well, let's see. So let's talk about Ascent a little bit. We got a couple minutes here. We're waiting for the last of the players to join up on the server. I want to first talk about. They call him Cyrus, the virus. Badonsky, you know, you see, I mean, the demo has such a big role on this Viaduct map. I mean, you gotta call it an advantage, don't you, having Badonsky as your demo?
Yeah, Badonsky is just like the quiet killer, to be honest. He's just constantly putting out so much damage in every single game that he plays. He's probably the most consistent demo man in ESEA-Invite right now.
Yeah.
Like, not even close. He just has good games every single game. So I'm expecting him to put out a lot of damage for his scouts and soldiers to finish off on.
You don't ever hear him trash talk. Like, if you ever heard Cyrus trash talk, it would be like the craziest thing, because he wrecks every single match. Like, I think a bunch of times I can remember just looking back at his past seasons and his stats in the ESEA, and it's just like always amazing, just like ever since he's been in the league.
Yeah, he's constantly putting out damage. He's not a flashy player. He doesn't do that many like super hyper aggressive demo plays. He plays very safe, but he's very, very, very strong with sticky sniping and obviously defending himself with his pipes.
You mentioned Yomps and Shrugger already, the scouts. How about the soldiers, Mela and Rando, who I've got to imagine they'll both kind of be flying around. I don't know if we'd pin it down like a pocket and a roamer maybe in this kind of map, you know, on a cough map, but
Rando is definitely a pocket that takes a lot of heals. I'm not really sure how they play this map, if they're gonna just go crazy double roamer and just have like one or both of the scouts just hang out near the medic pretty much the whole game. But it will be interesting to see how that goes down. He's more than capable of just playing aggressive. He has fantastic DM as well as Mela, so we'll see.
How about 404? Like, a lot of the talk I hear this season is that 404 is like, in terms of mechanics, and that is like the best medic in Invite. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, he's proven himself in UGC Platinum for a couple of seasons, and he's all the way up to Invite, I believe. I think he's the first player to ever do that, just go straight to Invite. And he's been fine. Like, he's been perfectly solid as far as I've seen. He's been very solid, and I imagine he'll continue to do so. This is a very difficult medic map, very stressful. There's a lot of damage flying past you, a lot of projectiles like that can just drop you from across the map. So, and a lot of off-classing. So
yeah, I've seen every off-class in the pregame so far. I know pregame is nothing; people are just messing around, but seen every off-class. I've got 2 pyros right now on the map going at it. I've got a spy out there.
Yeah,
it's a thing.
Medic is very stressful on this map. Not only that there's a lot of off-classing, there's a lot of spam. It's easy to get hit by spam, but when you're like pushing up into the point, it's so hard to see anything until you're up on that point looking back down the slope. So you can't really see much until it's right in your face. So you have to be very, very aware of what's going on, which comes down to team communication and just positioning in general. So I think Ascent most definitely does that, and hopefully Bird Noises does as well.
Yep. Maybe like I'm trying to read a little bit of chat, you know, because sometimes they offer, you know, Kurt, valuable, you know, predictions or you know, pieces of information, but there are no crazy off classes here other than rando rocket jumping, somebody said. So hopefully we will see that.
Yeah,
I mean a little bit.
Yeah.
That's not an off class though.
Yeah, Fat Uber Rando is not an off class. It's very much what he does.
Can you imagine the forums in the morning, you know? Everybody wakes up and looks at the stats. Yeah. Rando had 3 backstabs in the match last night.
You never know. You really never know on a map like this.
2 headshots.
Yeah, we basically failed to mention spy when it comes to all-classing it.
Yep.
We've seen it a fair amount, not as much as sniper, but we've seen it more than what I was talking about heavy. We've definitely seen it more than heavy. So
we've seen kind of a bit of everything though so far this season. This is our first Viaduct Kurt, but we had Showstopper, none other than make a big backstab play on Snakewater, and we had offensive heavies attacking last on Snakewater. And...
yeah, that was great.
So I don't know if we're just getting like a weird cross section of the games that are happening, but feels a little bit like the teams are a little more, I guess, willing to play around. Yeah,
like it's not necessarily like clowny stuff. It's just viable strategy that's been around for a while but never really used to its fullest potential, especially when it comes to those spy plays, like choosing spy over sniper in those same situations. And just choosing heavy instead of just playing roamer when you're pushing last, as bot mode did in the match we casted last.
Right.
Yeah, it's just options. There's a lot of options in TF2. It's just safer to stay the same class. You know what I mean? But some players, especially this season so far, already just in week 1, have shown that they're willing to try some new stuff.
They're doing it. Yeah. Doesn't have to be pretty. You know what I mean? If even if your buddies give you crap about it for using the big earner on spy, it looks pretty good when it works and you win a round or whatnot for it.
Yeah.
We have 12 in server right now, as you can maybe see here, if we have the game up and if you guys can count. I don't know what we're waiting for here, but it should not be long before we get started here. We're just waiting. This is the start of Viaduct Week, like I mentioned, and so there will be some more casts later on this week on this very map. Teamfortress.tv, give you info on those.
Well, so sorry to interrupt, but it looks like they're talking about ping right now. I don't know if they want to switch servers or not. We may see a server switch here because it seems like everybody's here. Nope, no server switch. As we head into the beginning of this match, Getawhale.
So what do we want to look at on the mid here? I guess I'm looking at. Let's watch. I'm going to watch Badonsky. I'm going to see what kind of.
Exactly who I was thinking.
Because, like we said, the demo has such a big role on such a tight little map like this, and can really kind of create a lot of space, or, put out kind of a lot of damage for the scouts to clean up. Rolling under the bridge here, under the China area, sending some sticks out. He's mirrored on the other side by the other demo. That's Psy Guy, sorry. Getting a lot of sticks out. A jump came in. It was Mela and Rando both in, so there's that double soldier you were talking about. They didn't get a whole lot, but down. Wow, down goes Trainer and Bull and target. Wow.
Oh
but
my gosh.
Just Mela in the face there. With a nice rocket cleaning up side guy. My lord.
As you
Well,
were
they didn't
saying,
hold back.
Mela and Rando jumped behind
Yeah.
Bird Noises immediately and just pinched them as Bonansky was just dishing out so much damage with his pipes there on the enemy soldiers. As Bird Noises is trying to get in and drop 404 pop. All right, as long as they can keep Indust alive here, this is really good for Bird Noises. Just equalizing the playing field as far as Ubers are concerned. In fact, Indus is going to have Uber advantage here, as I realize my Uber counter is not showing up properly.
Well, we got about 30% advantage for Bird Noises, and this aggressive hold. Players kind of getting all scattered around. The center kind of grouping back up here a little bit. They know that there's going to be an Uber coming into their face. Mela here working a little bit, gets Hellbent. That's two, well, it's Hellbent and Van down. And in on the medic now again is Mela, going for the med, does not pick Indus. Indus, as we talked about, so skilled, able to kind of coast away there. If you want any medic surfing rockets, it's maybe him, Kurt, Indus?
Of course, yeah.
Who has
I'm
Uber right
heading
now.
back into the game here. Sorry about that.
Yep. Indus with Uber now, walking it up the ramp here a little bit. Full ahead of them. They're going through tunnel. Early pop here for Indus. Maybe, you know, doesn't want to hit sticks or that. Jump is in. It's Demo and Soldier coming in, and the counter pop is off. 404, real nice there as Sugar gets a pick on the side guy. But Bird Noise is able to kind of back up, and we have this fight here now at mid. This point right now belongs to Blue, but Red capping it right back.
Yeah, Senna's such great position here. They're dishing out so much damage, and they're really looking for Indus. If Indus can get out here, it's good for Bird Noise. Well, it's not terrible for Bird Noises. Obviously, it looked like they just lost that no Uber v no Uber fight. The no Uber fight.
Well, sometimes the question on this map is, do you hold forward or not? And Ascent have no fear of that, as they're way, way up. Or if we're going to back up now, as it comes Vol trying to hit a rocket onto him. One rocket. Now Trainer getting up top, and looks like Bird Noise is trying to take some positional advantage. Maybe push forward with a little bit of their,
Yeah, just completely dry push from Bird Noises, just forcing Ascent out after they got the early pick on the Shrugger, and they're looking to hold this point as these Ubers are going to be exchanged here.
Yeah, Badonsky just kind of staying close to home, but kind of get the sense with about over a minute difference. So here's the Uber. The blue Uber's popped out, blasted right away, which is nice. These
This
Ubers
is
are going
looking
to
good
fade
for
here.
Bird Noises.
Yeah, well, Mela's in deep. He doesn't care, doesn't want his medic. He's jumping in, so now we have a Mela in behind. He's going to try to get down onto Indus here. No, he's going to jump back home, get on the side guy. Mela going down there. Now Red's going to try to cap this right back as it belongs to Blue. Still a lot of time to make up, Kurt.
Yeah, it was looking good for Bird Noises because Shrugger went down early as those Ubers were exchanged but Ascent postured up and just out-DM'd Bird Noises on that fight there, as Bird Noises is looking to get back out on mid with another dry push.
Yeah, the
Getawhale.
Ubers are pretty much the Ubers. This is my name. The Ubers are pretty much equal here. I'm just kind of watching how this is going down. That was an interesting pick there that Yomps cleaned up.
Oh,
Trainer right now.
Yomps
Indus going down again. Vol is in deep, but Indus went down. I didn't catch it. It was Yomps who's just going.
Yeah,
whack.
he's on a
Yomps.
7K round right now. He just got 3 in a row. Yomps went down to that lower area right behind Indus, 2-shot him, and then just 2-shot the Psy guy, and ran across and out DM'd the scout as well. As it looks like Trainer is on sniper in that lower area.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, Yomps is just right in. He's behind the sniper who didn't know he was there. 4-4 has to pop, unfortunately. Here it's 4v4. Red looked, though, very poised to take the... Oh, no, we do have someone back on point. Hellbent
A lost cause, it looks like. Can he hit the air shot? No, he gets robbed.
Shrugger with a nice little scout air shot as Ascent do handily take that round. Not a lot of cap time from Blue, really.
Yeah, this is looking like a very strong Ascent team. This match so far as we roll out here on mid. I'm gonna be watching Rando, as we saw Rando and Mela be super aggressive that last mid fight, and see if they do it once again. It looks like they're gonna be taking a more passive approach, as Rando postures here up on the top left rock and just kills Hellbent with a spam rocket as Shrugger and friends are just pushing forward. Rando is just going in deep here. It's looking very grim for Bird Noises. I don't know, man. What did you see there on that mid?
I was on the Yomps cam. I'm going to be totally honest. You know, I got to go with the forum peeps and look at Yomps, you know what I mean? Because the The kid needs help. He's so good at TF2, it's unbelievable. He's here up on top here now. I just saw kind of Ascent really kind of sit back, but they came right in on Indus right as he popped out the door. 404 meanwhile got popped up himself, but he popped Uber to save himself, flashing the Uber off here 50 different ways, but his team should be fine. Gonna try to get an arrow here on the Hellbent, who jumps in on him. He gets is what it sounded like I just said. He gets 404. Meanwhile, Badonsky's back on mid. He's the only red guy there. There's a scout coming out. It's Yumps. What did you see there?
404 went down at the end of that fight. I didn't catch it, but he did go down. Indus did go down way earlier, so he should have like a 30% advantage here on mid. And Bird Noise is looking to take control of this round as they are posturing up at the midpoint. They just need to get an early bomb from one of their soldiers, I believe, before 404 and friends are pushing back onto the point. And Badonsky's just laying down so much spam here. And there's so much pressure on the right side from Ascent.
Yeah, Vol is coming here and trying to sort of join the party. Vol's in denying health packs, which I'll talk about, I'm sure, in a minute. But now he's kind of jumping around here. Lots of damage put up by Psy Guy, who wants to pick off somebody here, putting some sticks onto 404, who's only at 70% Uber as Blue comes through with theirs, Kurt.
Oh my god, he's so hurt. 404 is in a really awkward spot. Very hurt as the soldier just bombs him. Hellbent is just cleaning up. Oh my god, and Truktruk takes him down. But yeah, they did keep Indus alive. They're going to lose the point, but they're going to have like a 50% Uber advantage coming back onto mid. As that early cap there did push back 404 and Rando spawns just a very little bit. As Bird Noise is looking to retake this point.
Yeah, Hellbent, I guess, showing us why Bird Noises are in input, reminding us, I guess, why they got moved up. Real nice bombing. They're going to have to keep that up now. Shrugger leading the way here. Mela up front as well. Wow, right away, Shrugger getting cleaned up by Trainer. Yomps is in now on the demo, takes down Psy Guy. He wants the medic too. Winger's out. He gets the medic in dust. Nice run by Yomps, but unfortunately for Red, where are those?
Yeah,
guys?
At the same time, Vol was just all the way in on 404, just toying with him and eventually killed him as all of that was happening.
It's nice to do MVP sometimes, but if everyone dies, it's not necessarily good. And now
Ascent
the lead in
does
time
have spawn advantage off of that fight, though.
Bird Noise is the lead in time, which they haven't had yet at all. Sort of.
Yeah, and they're looking to push it. No, they're looking to push in again as Psy Guy and his scouts are just focus firing Rando here on the left side, and they do finally take him down. Both scouts are just looking to just stay on the point, just waiting for Ascent to come to them. They have heal and height advantage, so they're just waiting for Ascent to make a move here, as both medics are at even Ubers. It looks like we're going to have another dry push. Let's see if we can see Vol or Hellbent get in behind and take out 404 once again.
Yeah, looking at Trainer as well, who's sitting way up front. He's going to get cleaned up here in a moment. Was jiving around. Looking at Hellbent now to see if he might want to try to jump in again on 404. Oh my god! Trigger got Bull there.
Sorry.
What'd you see? What was that?
It's exciting. You were talking about Hellbent, but Vol was in deep. And he does force the 404 Uber as Indus does get out with full Uber, so there should be a repush immediately here. They might be waiting for Hellbent to spawn as he does right now. And the scouts are just clearing out the left side, trying not to die from that focus fire from Mela and Rando.
Yeah,
as they walk in on the left side.
I feel like I should be on free cam because you're missing so much. The soldiers are all doing stuff. Vol's Uber comes in, gets a real nice rocket on 404, who surfs away successfully. He's going to live through that, and now there's going to be about a 50% advantage for Ascent, whose soldiers just kind of tag team banned on the point, and oh boy, Rando might have had an air shot there if Hellbent wasn't cleaned up by his buddy Shrugger.
Shrugger just stealing all the air shots this game so far.
Come on, Shrugger.
Great play from Ascent, just spamming out their Uber and just getting away immediately as they set up this great forward hold with Mela and Rando just focus firing the right side, just taking all these players out. They're so hurt on the right side. It's okay. Yomps almost lived. Oh my god.
Another pick there as Hellbent goes down, and we're kind of seeing some body parts of the blue players here a bit who are kind of backed up. And again, Ascent trying to just rocket right to the front door here and trap them in spawn. There's 28 seconds now. The time pretty equal. Nice jump. Look at this. Bull came in, trying to get a pick onto someone there. He had a nice skip. Badonsky now trying to patrol this point, which belongs to Red, Kurt. Blue about to get the Uber.
Yeah, they don't
Maybe.
have Mela right now, so either Rando's gonna have to go in deep with this Uber, or they're just gonna have to let him get their Uber. And Rando does go down to a nice pipe from Sai as they pop in, and they need to get some time before these Ubers are exchanged, otherwise they're just gonna lose the round, and they do. But this looks terrible for Bird Noises. And
Oh, wow.
they just got edged off to the point right after the Uber ended, I guess.
Yeah, well, nice job by Ascent kind of, crowding it like that, but
Yeah.
that had to be it for Bird Noises, and it wasn't, and we're looking at 2-0. Who you
Yeah,
wanna
we're
watch?
heading here. I'm gonna be watching Sai Guy from the other team. See how much damage he's putting down early. He spots both soldiers on the enemy team. He hasn't done like any damage yet, but he's trying to position himself to protect his medic from the rushing scouts of Ascent. Really nothing's happening to the side guy, so I'm gonna be going to free cam as a blue soldier is in on 404. He hits a nice rocket before he goes down, but Ascent is just collapsing on Bird Noises right now as Indus desperately tries to get out, but Mela hits two nice direct rockets onto Sai Guy and Indus to clean up the mid. That is actually an ace, I believe. They did not lose a player.
They didn't, and they're sitting on full Uber now. You literally can't ask for more than that on a Viaduct mid. It was a real great job just kind of all around there. I was looking at Mela, who kind of came in and cleaned up the med. This Ascent team, when they smell blood, they smell blood. As Mela takes down Volder, who's trying to jump and skip through. Hellbent is in, jumping from Sai Guy. Here comes Hellbent.
Oh, nice shot from Mela!
What a huge shot there.
Rando?
Mela got one and Rando got the other. It was Hellbent and Sai Guy falling to two really nice rockets from the pros on Ascent, and it's starting to look dire here, Curtis.
Yeah, they were just trying to force out 404's Uber or even drop him with those sacks now, but they might be trying once again before Indus gets his Uber, but it looks like Mela's behind.
Wow.
They clean him up. But they do not. They might actually. Yeah, they do not get any. They do not get the force out of 404. So they're gonna
still in
wait
here.
for their spawns.
Shrug was still kicking around.
Oh, he was.
I mean, if you're Bird Noises right now, don't you just feel like panicky? I mean, what's in your head when you're being dominated like this? Like,
well, they really wanted to force out 404, but now they're Ascent is relinquishing their forward hold because they know Bird Noises has their Uber, and Bird Noises is going to try to get as deep as possible before using their Uber, and it looks like they're doing a great job getting in virtually untouched as Hellbent hits a great 2 rockets on Badonsky before the Ubers are exchanged. As long as Bird Noises has decent position here, they're up 4v6 as Rando hits 2 great rockets on Indus, but this is not over yet. Yeah, they are going to hightail it out there, Yamsen 4-4 smartly.
well,
They're
Trainer,
going to have great Uber advantage coming into this next fight.
Sorry, Kurt. Trainer was in behind, and I think that helped a lot to, eliminating 4 of these Ascent players or whatever it was. But like you said, 404 still holding on, which is really important here. But still trying. Hellbent came in and got 404, and that's big. He didn't have Uber, but he had a big advantage. And now it's up to these scouts. I'm looking at the Van Cam. He's at 12 HP. Getting healed, gets taken down by Rando, and Indus going down as well. The Vol down as well. Just picks left and right here. Mela taking a lot of splash damage. He's going to fall. Okay. So, the players are waking up here.
Great heads-up play from Hellbent, but they were just unable to keep Mela from getting a clean jump onto Indus to clean up their med there. Great reaction from Mela and friends. Just pushing back after they lost their medic on mid, and it's allowing them to maintain the mid with even Ubers. As Bird Noises is desperately trying to get on here as the time is winding down on this 3rd round here. Getawhale.
Shrugger is just playing duck hunt, I think. It looks to me. Every time someone's flying across, Shrug's just taking them down. Not getting credit for kills here. A lot of them went to Cyrus Badonsky, the demo. Shrugger now.
Big air shot from Mela. I don't know if you caught that. Dash sniper. Mathsad, aka Andy. Yes. There you go. Sorry.
AKA the honky tonk man.
Best cameraman, NA. Hopefully caught that. That was a pretty juicy air shot.
Yeah, we'll have to go in the studio later and record fake commentary for it like we were both watching it. 4-4 feeling the heat. He's going to go down. It's Trainer getting a nice pick there. Hellbent up top. He's going to look for more as Blue own this point right now, but they got 2 minutes to make up Kurt, and they got to keep it rolling. But right now they have 1 player up. 1
yeah,
HP.
He's at a sliver of health, and he's trying to make something happen, but yeah, Bird Noise is going to have to pull off a miracle play. I think the entire Ascent team is going to have to just lag out or just blue screen here for them to win this round.
Wow.
But
send him some. Send him
good
Iris.
luck, Bird Noises. Here they
Yeah.
come. Time's
Well,
winding
Vola's
down.
They gotta just stack this point right now, and they know that they're gonna come onto it. Badonsky, meanwhile, has been setting up, you know, a pound of sticks. Looking at blue on the point, Psy Guy and Van, but look at Ascent. Yomps
And they're
right up in the
doing it.
face. Badonsky is in 404. It's kind of a 3v3 MGE situation. Blue can't get off the point or they'll lose this round, and it looks like they will get a cap, but again, still 2 minutes, Kurt. 2.
Apparently, Bird Noises just turned on the own zone, and they just
Like-
took Ascent to the own zone, at least there, as Ascent is trying to take that own zone back as they're jumping across the point, doing a lot of damage and getting a ton of time on the point. If this point caps here, the round's over, so Bird Noises need to stay on the point for the rest of the round as 4-4 Ubers, Yomps, and Shrugger forward across the point as Indus and friends counter Uber, and this looks like a pretty good stand
Trainer,
from Bird Noises.
Yeah, sorry, Kurt. Trainer actually got Yomps by shooting him in the air, and then Yomps cratered. So both scouts for Ascent are down. They don't want to mess with it. They know they have a bit of time they can kill here, but I think Bird Noises are kind of fired up now and energized by this
Yeah,
momentum
they just
a little
straight
bit.
up out DM'd
Yeah.
Ascent two fights in a row. Why not make it 3? Why not win this round? Let's go. Let's see what they can do. As Trainer is in
Hellbent is
deep on
trumping.
Badonsky.
Well, Hellbent jumped in and got one little rocket on a mail and nothing doing. They're going to reset here. You go, Kurt. I can hear the excitement in your voice.
I'm just
You're
this is
loving
exciting. Yeah, they're playing so smart. As I believe that's Hellbent in deep doing a lot of damage, and Trainer finishes off Mela. They're just getting picks after picks after picks, which is giving them such a great advantage and keeping Ascent from wanting to fight them Uber v Uber here. But they're going to, even though they are a man up here. As Mela gets his respawn and Ubers are exchanged. It looks like Ascent has a much better Uber here. Bird Noise is going to have to make something out of this. They have really
Bull is
bad
up
positioning.
behind. Bull came up on the cliff. He's in on the combo now. Oh my lord, he got Mela. Badonsky full doing his job, and it's a full wipe for Ascent.
Bad positioning. I was just kidding. It was perfect positioning. I believe it was Hellbent that was postured up on the other team's cliff, and he just jumped across the map on top of 3 Ascent players, hitting 2 nice rockets, draining all of their health. It looks like Bird Noises actually might win
They
this
got a
round.
stack point here
Ascent
now.
is just getting in deep though. Yomps and Shrugger are just looking so strong here. They have full health with their demo man. It's just Indus and Vol trying to save the point, but great stand from Bird Noises there. I honestly didn't think they were going to even be able to
Wow.
touch the point, let alone secure the point and then hold the point for 2 minutes there. As we are at halftime.
Sorry, I went robot-y
oh
for a second.
my god. No, it's
Do I
fine.
sound okay? All right.
No, you're fine.
Okay, I was roboting a little bit. That's pretty unbelievable there, as it sort of seemed like Bird Noises were definitely poised to win a round, but by WM1ing onto the point, Ascent sent us to half.
It's just amazing how
impressive.
on this map that good positioning can quickly turn into bad positioning just so fast. Ascent was just, like when I was saying Ascent had good positioning there, they were just postured up on the point. Everybody had full health. Half of Bird Noises was weak, and Bird Noises had 1 soldier behind. I believe it was Psy Guy and Indus just walked up the slope, and Psy Guy shot some stickies, which caused Ascent to crowd up on that right-hand side where the stairs are, and Hellbent jumped across the map and just shot 2 rockets that did so much damage. Just very interesting to see how quickly things can turn on this map.
Well, headquarters are coming out with the numbers, and it looks pretty crazy. Yomps, 32 kills.
Are you
8
serious?
deaths. Yeah. DPM, 432. There were 3 Ascent players with over 400 DPM during that half.
Wait, so Yomps has 35 kills?
32
kills
frags.
in
Yeah.
21 minutes.
12 assists.
That's
Yes.
what it says.
You got
Holy-
4 dogs.
Oh
So
my
we're in the
God.
second half here, ladies and gents. If you're a fan of the guy they call Yomps, who this season bought himself a permanent title, whereas before he was temporary, you're starting to see where that permanent thing is coming from. Why don't we watch him on this mid, Kurt?
Hell yeah, let's see what Yomps is doing. He's going to be playing off his soldier and demo man's damage, I imagine. He's just playing passive here, chipping away at Psy Guy and waiting for something to happen. He's waiting for an enemy roamer to come in, or he's just waiting for his teammates to go in. Really depends. And it looks like Bird Noises are going to be making the first call as Ascent is just putting them in the meat grinder as Yomps is just getting in there, doing a lot of damage to Indus as a roller kills him off. And it looks like there's only 2 scouts alive for bird noises.
Yeah, Vange tried to come in on the medic actually just then, but he got cleaned up by a nice pill out of Badonsky. Here's Helmet. He's jumping in. He was looking for Rando, but I don't know. I don't know about that one. Just kind of a sack. We have Trainer up on Sniper now, Kurt, and so perhaps the bird noises.
Yeah, this is the first time he's been able to play Sniper and like push a little bit out of his spawn. So let's see what he can do here when he has some actual sightlines to work with. As he aligns his shot up on Badonsky and just barely misses with the half a second he had to hit that shot. As both of his soldiers are going in deep, they're trying to force the med with this Sniper presence, but they do not.
Yeah, Trainer having to back up. He's got Mela in his face. He's down to 39. He should get out though. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what's going on with my connection, but you know.
On my end, I think on Mathsad's end, for some reason you're roboting, but for me, you're perfectly fine. As Bird Noises is desperately trying to force 404 as they do. If they can get all these players out here safely, they might be able to repush quickly, but it looks like they're going to have to wait for some respawn timers here. As that Vol or Hellbent's going to die so late. Yeah, Hellbent just dies so late, but Bird Noise is just going to push anyway because they do have Uber advantage.
Yeah,
as,
looking at...
Shrugger gets caught out.
That was unlucky as down goes... Oh, and down goes Band as well, and this, I don't know, Indus is in no man's land. He has to pop here on just Vol because players were falling left and right beside him.
They do get 2 picks. Mela is in behind. He's looking to make a play. Here he comes. And he gets Indus on the point, and he's still alive. He might be able to get the health pack behind, and he's just pulling all of Bird Noises off of the point. He does go down, but look where Ascent is. They're all stacked on the point, perfectly healthy. They have Uber advantage. Apparently not. Hellbent gets in deep and just takes down
Vol, too.
404.
Vol was looking for the highlight reel play, but didn't get it. The point belongs to Blue now. That's Ascent, and they're a minute and 20 seconds away from having this one in the bag. We're seeing some life out of Bird Noises, but it's kind of like they just can't put it together team-wise.
Well, they're getting another opportunity to have an even Uber, fight here, as they are making sure Mela is not being a sneaky little snake behind them, and he is not. They're trying to position themselves on the point as Yomps is doing a lot of damage to Psy Guy as he escapes.
Yomps is flying around, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like he has like that ESP, he has Spidey.
Rando's in on Indus. He can't finish him. Oh, he can finish him off. He's so alive. He hits another nice rocket onto the scout and soldier of Bird Noises before he goes down. So 4-4 and friends are just looking to build Uber here and just walk right back onto the point to win the game.
Well, yeah, I mean, but Bird Noises actually had a soldier. Hellbent has been kind of forcing 404 like to not come out. Like a lot of bombs come in this left side.
Here comes
65. Nice try there by Hellbent, but goes down. And now here comes Vol as well. Rocket's on it. 404 just staying alive. He's at 87. He's going to grab the medium pack and take a bow.
It's just so stressful. It seems like every time a soldier jumps in, he's going to get the kill, but both teams are doing a great job just protecting their medics.
Yeah, we're looking at 30 seconds.
4-4 does have Uber here, and Ascent has the point, so Bird Noises is going to have to make a play right now if they want to win this round. I don't know if they're trying to dry push or sack for the med. It looks like they're just trying to dry push versus an Uber. Time is running out. They do pop the Uber, but they are taking so much damage as Yomps and Rando are putting so much pressure onto Psy and Indus. And it looks like Trainer's going to get picked off.
Indus just did kind of a little stare down with Rando there. He's going to jump on for something. Shoutouts to Indus, who's just having fun. He's sensing perhaps that this might be victory.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a pretty valiant effort.
Victory for Ascent. You know what I meant.
It was a pretty valiant effort from Bird Noises, but like Ascent was really looking strong this season. They are the team to beat. Like right now, easily the best team in Invite, in my opinion. I'm very interested to see their Froyo Tech match later this week. I don't know, is it tomorrow or the next day? But that is a very big game to watch.
Thursday, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, Froyo Tech versus Ascent. Froyo Tech has Clockwork, and Clockwork, yeah, the last time he played this map, I think he got 80 plus frags. Something pretty nuts. Like the most frags ever in an ESEA match. So I'm looking forward to that match. I believe Slin +1 is doing that. I'm not 100% positive, but I cannot wait. But As for this match, it was more or less
something.
a roll, but Bernois is dead. Definitely put up a fight at points for sure.
Well, you've got to think if they were up against another team other than Ascent, they might have done quite a bit better. I mean, there were some great performances. Their soldiers played great. Psy Guy was kind of shut down, but I mean, he was flying around trying to make plays as well. Yomps finishes the match with 39 frags, and that's incredible. Almost 10,000 damage. 406 was his DPM. 404 was the DPM of Budonsky.
Yeah, that's
but
pretty
no,
much
I mean,
nuts.
Vand had 23 frags and did fantastic. Psy Guy was over 300 DPM, as was Hellbent. Just unfortunately for them, just a huge disparity in damage, and Ubers popped off, and
It's just
all that fun
Budonsky
stuff.
just doing so much damage. Like you can see like how like low the damage is comparatively of the Bernois' scouts compared to Ascent, and that just has to do with like Budonsky. Like he's not like the flashiest player, but he's putting out so much damage. It's really hard to frag as a scout if you're just not full health. And Budonsky's just chipping away at them constantly, at least according to the stat line.
Yeah,
and
well, it's kind of
just
it's
disabling them.
The classic Viaduct stat line is Budonsky is tied for lowest frags on the team, but almost highest DPM in the match, and that says it. You set him up, and shrugging Yomps will knock him down. I don't think we have too much else to say about this match. Ascent moved 3-0, and unfortunately, Bird Noises fall to 0-3. They'll be looking to kind of take it back. As Kurt mentioned, there are casts coming up this week. You can find information for them on teamfortress.tv. Anything else, Kurt? Anything else?
To keep people updated, in 1 day's time, we have 2 matches coming up. A doubleheader, Froyotech versus Ascent, casted by Blood Siren Buick. And It seems like before that, we got EVL Gaming versus Titanium White. And if you guys didn't see the Titanium White match, they actually beat Slamberg and Blank's team. I forgot the name because they keep changing it.
Formerly the Meat Market.
Very big upset match coming from Titanium White. They look very strong, especially Sezco, Farnsworth, and Dagger. All 3 of those players are just looking incredibly strong for Titanium White. And same with EVL, pulling off an upset of their own in their last match versus, who was it? My mind just went blank. Let me look.
Someone.
Let me look.
Let's see. I used to
Team
sponsor
Solo
that team.
Uber. That's what it was.
I've heard of them.
Team Solo Uber. They pulled off a great upset against Team Solo Uber. So both teams coming off of an upset wins to play against each other. So these are 2 up and coming teams that are looking to make a name for themselves this season. Tomorrow is a fantastic night of TF2, at least as far as matchups are concerned. So tune in tomorrow. On Team Fortress TV.
It's 4 more matches the rest of this week. So, guys, this is maybe in one of the most interesting invite seasons ever. We're giving you probably more coverage than we have in quite a while. You'll want to check it out. Saloon.tf too. Hopefully, some of those will be up on Saloon. Hey, Kurt.
Oh yeah, betting is fun. Win a bunch of items or lose your whole inventory. Give it a go, man. I did it in CSGO and I lost everything, but it's fun. It makes the matches even more exciting than they already are. So yeah, check out Saloon, throw some bets down, and tune in for some more TFTV action.
Give it a go. We have been Getawhale and Truktruk, and guys, give some love and affection to Mathsad, who produced this match this evening. Teamfortress.tv. Congrats to Ascent, who are 3-0, and we will see you guys next time.